Hola, boa tarde mundo. We're at Cabo Espichel today, and Story's already crying because she wants her welly boots on. Story, don't be a grumpy. Okay, at Story's request, we got the bouncy bag out. It's to keep you happy, won't it? Bouncy, bouncy bag. Oh, it's so windy. So we've driven all the way through Arabada Natural Park, and we're right at the tip of the land now. This lighthouse here is called Cabo Espichel. Oh my goodness, it's so windy! I guess I should have been expecting this wind. Right at the tip of the land. We're going to go and see what the landscape looks like over onto the Atlantic coast. Ready for that, Story? Ready to see the sea? Yeah. It's supposed to be a really rainy day today. We took a chance and we've got blue skies at the moment, which is very lucky. It did rain on the way up. It seems to have stopped just in time for our arrival, which is perfect timing. We're not quite sure where we're heading. Right now we're just walking towards this old building here on the edge. Oh man, the wind is really blowing everything around. The landscape and the vegetation look very different here too. Not like a normal Portuguese scene, this. I'm not sure if it appears that way on camera, but the green here is quite an interesting colour. Different from what I normally see here. This area has a bit of an English feel to it. There's the grandeur of the Atlantic Ocean. And we're almost at our destination. Looking very rugged. I know I've mentioned this plenty of times before, but I do love the fact that in Portugal they don't restrict you much on where you can go and where you can't go. There's a lot of old buildings and abandoned places, and most of the time you're allowed to just go into them. I think that's great. How's the terrain, Mum?
This is, quite
sturdy.
sturdy, yeah, and there's not so much moving about.
Yeah. There's a bit of a windbreak at the moment, but I've got a feeling that when we get over the ridge we're going to get blasted. Wow! What do you think, Story? Is it amazing? Yeah? The fantastic views. Look at this. I'm really getting hit hard by the wind. Trying to keep the camera steady. Whoa. Birds don't seem to care. They're loving it. Very windy, isn't it, Story? God, it's blowing me over. Your glasses are coming off your head. I can see your body getting pushed by the wind. You can lean into it. Like Michael Jackson. So I've just come up inside the abandoned building, and look at this. They've got like an old generator in here of some kind. That's pretty cool. I wish I knew what all of this was. Look at this, Story. Some machinery. Listen to the sound it makes. Funny noise, isn't it, Story? Yeah? That way. That way. I'm trying to work out what it is. There's like some kind of crankshaft here with pistons. Yeah? Are you bored of my explanation? Blah, 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 Dad. You don't know what you're talking about, do you? Okay, which way do you want to go? You lead the way. Show me the way you want to go. Okay, let's go that way. What was here then, Story? What have you led us to?
Rubble.
Anything of interest?
Rubble,
A rubble room. Oh no, there's an amazing view out the window though. I can see the sea. This is where Story was leading us, to this amazing view out the window. Listen to that powerful wind. Goodness me. That was interesting. I love stuff like this. Whoa! Well, that was a very cool, very unexpected find. Let's find Papa, see what she's up to. Here's my baby. Daddy here, don't worry. Still alive. Papa says I have to quickly look at the view over here before I go. Pretty hot. Oh, that's nice. It's really calm on this side. That's the building I was just in. There's an old door propped up here, leading upstairs of this house. Whatever's up there. I can hear a story going, Daddy, Daddy. My brother asked me once, do you feel like you've changed since you had a baby? Like, do you take less risks? And I definitely do take less risks. I would have run up that to see what was up there years ago, but now my mind is just kind of thinking, what's the point? What am I going to see? I do take risks, but just not as much as I used to. I would say I take calculated risks these days. What do you think, Sash? I was just saying how I don't take as many risks as I used to in the past, like climbing up an old ladder for no reason. Yeah. For me now it's about elongating my experience on this planet for as long as possible, being there for this baby, making a great life for us all.
Story was concerned about you.
Yeah, I could hear her going, Daddy, Daddy.
Daddy.
I'm here now. Now you look like a zombie. Why are you doing that? What's that face? That's better.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Made it to this large monastery looking building. Still really windy. What does the sign say?
15th century sanctuary.
Ooh. Whoa. Cool. Whee. Whee. This is interesting. Looks very ancient. What do you think, Story? You have a clue what's going on, do you? It's just being lugged around in a backpack. This backpack has been a lifesaver today. It's kept Story out of all the puddles. Yesterday she got so soaking wet. It was ridiculous. We had to change all of her clothes. I can see Papa there walking right through the centre of this sanctuary. It looks so huge. She's got a long way to go. Not a bad place to have a sanctuary though. What did you find out from the sign?
So, in the 17th century, the first floor of all this was shops, and the ground floor was shops. The first floor were the pilgrims' accommodation. So during a religious festival, everyone would come out here into the courtyard.
Yeah, you can imagine what that would have been like in the past.
Yeah, really cool. It's like something from a movie.
Yeah.
She got spun around.
You get spun around. They were right about those strong winds, weren't they? It's properly pushing us. Got to stay away from that edge. Oh yeah. It's growing right out of the building. We're here. It's bright white, this thing. Look at the view they've got. Let's have a look, see what the view is like. Wow. Wow. That's beautiful. Popeye, you have to see this. You have to see this. I know you're scared of heights, but look at the view. Ready? Hold on to the edge.
Oh my goodness.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Wow.
Look at that.
Look at the layers and layers of the strata of the
Yeah.
rocks. Absolutely beautiful.
Sasha was just reading that this might be similar to our Jurassic Coast that we've got near Bournemouth in England. They found dinosaur remnants and footprints around here in the past, and there's some trails you can do. We're sheltering from the wind, heading back to the car now. Need to get some food in us. Story's getting hungry, so am I. Yeah, breakfast is wearing off. What a day though. Right, we're back in Sesimbra. Look at how much of a difference it is from yesterday. Crazy weather, isn't it? Look at those waves. We're all very hungry now, we're all very windswept. So we're going to go back to el-haj Cafe, right up there, get some food in us. It's much busier today, they don't have any tables inside, so we're braving the elements here. Papa's got her hat on. Yeah, you're prepared for it. Well, at least we get to watch the waves and the wildlife going on over here. Look at that wind. That is here, yeah. Hey, Story, where's the crab? yeah, there's a crab there. Well done. Yeah, another crab. Amazing. Today I fancied something warmer, so I've gone for the Satan burger, which has sweet potato fries. Papa has eggs with
Salad and bread.
salad and toast, and Mummy has gone for, what's that?
It was the burger of the day, so it's like a lentil burger.
Lentil and cereal, I think you said it was.
Potato fries.
It actually looks a lot more like a burger, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So this is the only dish on the menu that's not vegan. They do eggs, but everything else in here is vegan food, isn't it? Yeah. I've left the restaurant now. One final look at the sea, which is still looking pretty rough. We're just talking about having an apartment overlooking these rough waves, and whether it would still be quite nice, wouldn't it? Talk about romantic, just wrap up warm, have a look at the sea, listen to the sounds, take in the tiny moments. Hello Eden. Oh my goodness. Just like at home. Do not hang about, do you? Come on, spend some time outdoors. That's better.
Jump over the wall.
Oh,
Oh my god. I'll come back to you.
oh bloody hell. Where have I gone? Oh, there I am. Whee! Got ya! We were planning on going to the shops and getting some stuff for dinner, but none of us can be bothered to cook now. So we're just going to eat snacky bits tonight, aren't we?
And I'm so full from that delicious lunch.
Yeah.
That
Can't think
I
about
can't
food.
think about food now. But we've got loads of crisps and like hummus and carrot
Veggies.
sticks and things like that.
Yeah,
That'll
we'll
be
just
like a snacky dinner.
Stuff something together.
Yeah. Oh, and it's just started raining.
There's strange yellow mountains up there, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I think it's chalk.
Is it?
Chalk hills.
Oh,
What else could it be? Limestone?
chalk would be white, wouldn't it?
Could get yellow chalk, couldn't you? Look at us taking wild guesses at nature. We know nothing. We've just turned all the heating on. We're going to try and get cosy in here, have a nice little evening indoors. For those of you that are interested in asking us anything for our Q&A Friday videos, you can do so at patreon.com/8 miles from home. It's free to do so. Just find the post that says Q&A Friday, leave your question on there, and we'll get it answered in Friday's video. It's still raining, but I'm glad that we went out today and beat the rain. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. It's our last full day here, so we want to make the most of it. And we will see you then. Bye.
It's just stunning views everywhere. Look at that. Just do a little thumbs up.
First ever time splashing around in the puddles. Just playing in the wind. So many cool things in here. We've just gone underneath the staircase.
So picturesque.
Guess what? That's yours.